Uncle Story Time. Story 1. Old and new sorry guys, this is a bit of a read. I had to go to SBAH, that is a state hospital in Pretoria, to take my son T for tests. As a refresher, T was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis in 2016, since it's genetic and you're born with it, but it took doctors in this country 9 years and a coma to figure out what my son has. You can see how limited information of this horrible disease is. The movie 5 Feet Apart is about teens with CF, if anyone is unfamiliar with the term. I miss my old house, so on our way back home after the tests were done, I went to visit my cousin. We had dropped off my son H. T and H are twins, FYI, at her place heading to the hospital, so he could spend time with his cousins. They miss each other terribly. South Africa is in level 1 lockdown, so we are not really restricted as much anymore, though masks and sanitizing are still supposed to be mandatory. A large percentage of people in this country seem to think it unnecessary, but I digress. Anytime I'm in Kempton Park and in the vicinity of my old house, I drive by. I never stop or anything, I just really want to see the house. We sold it and moved on September 1st, 2018. The new owners have not changed a single thing. It still looks like home. I chalk it up to not only memories we shared there for 13 years, but I know Adam didn't leave the house. And since my little boy Ghost is still there, I can't help but wonder how he is doing. Maybe he calls to me without me realizing. I keep wishing I could pass by the house and see a for sale sign up. Logic, however, yells that I would not be able to afford to buy the house back in any event. Our current home is 73 kilometers, 43.68 miles, away from the old one, so it's not just around the corner. I have not had many experiences in the new house. Apart from the shadow beings that were around at the beginning of 2019, they at least have cleared out. I had written about them and the unfortunate passing of our black lab pup not long after we moved here, and how I absolutely hated going into the backyard where he had died. I hated having to walk into the garage in the dark. I always felt watched and followed, and I also had these flashes of walking in the house at night and feeling like a very negative spirit was looking at me from the shadows, and for some reason I would always seem to sense this puppy as the bad spirit. Keep in mind, he was a Labrador, and he was around 6 months old when he passed, and he was not a little lab. He would have grown up to be a very intimidating size for a Labrador. After I got Tim, my medium friend, to come to the house, he cleared the negativity out for me, and I was suddenly not only able to go into the backyard, but sometimes I can feel my pup running around, playing, like he always did. So I am okay with that now. My Gran and Charlie both came along with the move, of course. I can tell Gran does not like the house. She is not as in-your-face active as she was in the old place. I used to mention that she used to knock on the fridge to get my attention there since we moved here. Holy moly, something just fell in the kitchen, and I am sitting alone in the front of the house. Okay, Gran, I hear you. And as expected, she chose right now to show me the kitchen is not clean, as I instructed the boys to do. The object that fell, a clean butter knife, fell pointing to a puddle of dish soap spilled on the floor. I had told the boys to sweep and wash the floor. I sound like an evil stepmother or something, but this is their biggest chore, the kitchen, and they get paid for this. Just for a little background, it is broad daylight right now, 3:38 p.m. I'm sitting on one of the two-seater couches, and my laptop is perched on a dining room chair in front of me. I am facing the dining room, and one of the two doors leading into the kitchen is about 7 steps in front of me and to my right. I can look into the kitchen and then out through the back door. I actually feel giddy that my Gran just did this, and now my hair is being touched. I am grinning, and I can feel she is doing the same. Okay, there are a few passives for the alarm system set up around the house, just like the old place. And one of them is positioned high in the corner to my direct left corner of the room. So if anyone moves in through the dining room from the kitchen or comes in from the front door, which is directly to my right, the passive will detect the movement. When we go to bed at night, we obviously arm the alarm. The system is updated as we changed over to another company, and they redid everything for us. We do random tests as well to make sure all is in order. The panel for the alarm is located in my bedroom, next to the light switch, by my bedroom door. So when I am in bed, I can see the panel. In an average week, everyone will be in bed, sound asleep. No windows are open, as number one, I am paranoid of some intruder sticking their arm in my windows. And number two, it is summer, and there are loads of mosquitoes around. The passive in the lounge, right where I am sitting now, will randomly light up and it will stay on. I can see it on the panel in my room. I can go check, no one visible is here. But the passive begs to differ. And since my gym equipment is now standing in the dining room, I know that it could be my Superman, Charlie, or it could be Gran. It never unnerves me. I don't feel uncomfortable or unsafe. I was sitting in this exact spot last night when our new pup, Mika, she is a Dachshund ex-Chihuahua, cutest thing ever, starts pacing around, looking up and around like she sees someone or something. Her hackles are not raised. She is not nervous, but something has her attention. T is lying on the other couch, to my right. He looks up from his laptop and watches her, and then says, "What's up, girl? Are you seeing a ghostie?" T never really talks about them. He doesn't remember the day when he was playing with Adam in the old house, and he is generally not someone who pays mind to something like this. He made me do a double take. I nearly fell off the couch. T likes to sleep on that couch as well. It is school holidays now, so he sleeps on his couch instead of in his bed. And he has never mentioned ghosts in this house before yesterday. The last thing I'm going to mention for now, I am engaged and very happy. And he is not only sensitive to spirits, but Gran loves waking him up in the dead of night when she isn't happy with the state of the house. It's really funny. She never spoke to Tim, she communicated in other ways. But with my soon-to-be hubby, she talks. And he has told me as well, when Monta talks, you listen. She is not a lady to be messed with. I have been baking pancakes for dinner a lot lately. You would call them crepes. Afrikaans people, boerie, make pannenkoek, and we fill them with either cinnamon sugar, which is the traditional way, or we make savory fillings too. So, I'm at the stove, flipping a pancake, and movement from the back door catches my eye. I shrug it off as I think it might have been Mika. I carry on, and then movement happens again. This time I realize it's not her. I can hear H with her in the front yard. So I call my fiancé SP, and I ask him, besides Booksy, who was my lab and way too big, if there is another doggy spirit roaming the yard/house. He nods, but doesn't say anything else. So I ask, "It's brown and white, isn't it?" And he says, "Yes, it's a Jack Russell." Apart from seeing Charlie in a yellow Yankee shirt and light blue jeans, on my birthday, I have never seen a spirit in color before. I see him out of the corner of my eye a lot. And Mika has a tendency to run around like a mad thing in the backyard. I think she has two very happy friends to wear her out.